Hi, my name is Nolan Keeler. I'm a sophomore here at Spalding University. I'm a pre-vet major, and I also play golf for the golf team. One thing in the last week that I did that I acted in curiosity, I was curious about golf stats, just how good the pros were, what their stats were from approaching the green and putting and different stuff like that. I know you probably don't know what that means, but I was just curious to see how good I was compared to them, and I know I'm like nowhere near them in terms of how good I am. Like I'm way worse, obviously, but I was just curious to see how good they were and how much better I could get and how much better I needed to get to possibly get to that level. Um, One observation that I made yesterday, I was watching the Beatles documentary Get Back. I'm a huge Beatles fan, really huge 60s and 70s rock fan. Anything with a guitar, like Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Kaleidoscope, you know, all those dudes. Really anything music in general. I just love music. But I made the observation that I really like all of their accents, and I wanted to see how good of an accent I could do of like George and Paul, and I really think that I can do it quite well. Especially George, I feel like my impression of him is pretty spot on. I might be completely wrong. Maybe it's more a bit like Paul. I can't really decipher. That was not right. I can't really decide which accent I like more. But the key is to really just kind of go back and forth between how high your voice is and how low your voice is, and you kind of keep just rambling on about nothing and nothing, and then eventually you'll finally find the words to finish the sentence. And you know, me and George and Paul, we all have a lot in common. We all love to play music. They're a little bit better than me. They have this lousy little band called the Beatles, and I don't have a band. I'm not even in a band. I've only been playing guitar for a year, and I'm not even very good. Uh, so maybe we don't have that much in common, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. If that's bad, please let me know. But I feel like it's good in my head. I'm just curious. I was just curious, you know. I made that observation that I really like doing those impressions. Describe somebody opposite of you. How does this person approach a challenge? They probably don't talk about their feelings very much. They don't seek help. I tend to talk a lot about myself. Uh, I tend to, you know, ask people for help, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I'll like listen to them, but it might mean that I might take their opinion into consideration. Um, you know, I tend to look within myself to find answers where they might look online to find another person, which I feel like is kind of weird personally. You're finding answers from somebody that you don't even know on the internet. I would never do that. You know, I've got to trust that person if I'm going to listen to them or take advice from them. How does this person engage with strangers? They probably don't talk very much, as I said. They don't try to be funny. I try to be funny. I'm not very funny, but it's just a part of who I am. Uh, you know, I like to crack jokes. It's just, you know, a part of who I am. Where does this person go to dinner? They probably would go to Fazoli's. I've never been to Fazoli's. I never plan on going. If I wanted to make pasta, I could make it in my kitchen in 10 minutes, and it would be better than Fazoli's. I can literally make the sauce for the pasta in 2.5 minutes, and the Alfredo from Kroger is straight up fire. It's gas, and it's better than Fazoli's would ever make. So yeah, they'd probably go eat at Fazoli's. What is this person's favorite form of relaxation? They probably stay inside and watch TV. I tend to go outside in nature and take hikes and chill and, you know, just enjoy wildlife and such. If I were to describe somebody opposite of me, I'd say that they don't really like sports very much. I'm a big sports fan. I grew up playing sports. I don't like watching them too much. I'll watch college basketball or college football or baseball every once in a while, but it's not my favorite thing. But, you know, I was pretty athletic growing up, and somebody opposite of me definitely wouldn't be athletic or wouldn't like sports. It's just kind of a part of who I am. They probably don't like to read. I really like reading. And if they did like to read, they probably read a lot of fictional stories, you know, Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, which I've read those, and I'm a fan, but right now I'm a much bigger fan of like non-fictional, uh, you know, things having to do with like the mind and like becoming a better person and a lot of that kind of stuff on top of like, you know, climate change, uh, biology. As I said, I'm a pre-vet major, so I read a lot about biology and ecology and nature conservation. Let's see. Describe running in the rain. I'd say it's exhilarating. You know, not just, it would get my heart pounding, and not because I'm running, even though it would get my heart pounding from running, but like just the thought of like running in the rain and doing something that most people don't really enjoy doing. There's just something about running in the rain that's like, it just makes you feel different almost. It makes you feel like, it's a weird feeling. I can't really describe it, but I really enjoy it. I know it said not to say if you like it or enjoy it, but I can't really describe the feeling, other than I do really enjoy it and my heart gets pounding and it's just exhilarating. Share a recent achievement where you accomplished something out of your comfort zone. I started playing songs for my girlfriend that I wrote. I've played other songs that I've learned for other people, and that's a little exhilarating. It's a little out of my comfort zone, but it's nothing too crazy. But to play something that you originally made, you know, lyrics and tunes and all, it's really stepping out of my comfort zone. I was really nervous to do that, and I definitely made some mistakes when I performed it, but overall it was really fun, and it was really it was a good choice. Like I'm glad that I did it. So yeah, other than that, that's pretty much a little bit about me and people that are opposite of me. Thanks.